Voy a ir uno. ¡Ah!
Sí, pero ya se está haciendo tarde.
Voy tres.
No me va a tomar mucho tiempo.
Voy Miguelito. Voy uno. Voy dos. Dos.
Entonces,
Vas, llévate.
No.
Voy tres.
The magic of a telenovela is to make something predictable unpredictable.
Me acompañes, yo te lo juro.
It is always the same format, but you just want to know what is going to happen.
Entonces la siguiente es la
179,
asociación sencillita.
the same example as a James Bond movie. You know that he's going to save the world, he's going to get the girl. You know everything. And every time a James Bond film comes out, you go and see it. So this is exactly the same thing with telenovelas.
Rosario, this novella we're doing now is an original story of a young girl who comes from humble beginnings and falls in love with my character, who's a famous lawyer. And love ensues, but the problem is she's very young.
Y después ella piensa que se enamoró de su padre porque se entera de que 20 años antes su mamá estuvo a punto de casarse con esta persona y de ahí ya parte todo el drama, ¿no? Esa es la historia de Rosario.
Todo este tiempo me resistí a quererte, pero aquel primer beso despertó todo el amor que ahora siento aquí.
Kisses, just like love scenes and other things that you do, are very technical. But obviously the dilemma is to make it look as real as possible because you want the audience to go, you know, el suspiro, you know, that sigh of love, you know, because that's what I think everybody's looking for in a telenovela. They're looking for a lot of drama and a lot of love, and that's what we give them. My wife, who is my coach and manager, steps off the set when I'm doing that. You need to obviously know your boundaries and just make it look as real as you can and tell your spouse, I was just kidding, which is always the truth.
4, 3, 2, acción.
Mi nombre es Lorena Rojas y mi personaje dentro de la novela de Rosario es Priscila. Ella es la que viene a romper con ellos, la que viene a descuadrarles, a moverles el piso. Bueno, Priscila puede ser simplemente una mujer que te mira así y te dice, sí, mi amor, está bien. Como también te puede decir, no sé, conmigo no te metes y te voy a matar. ¿Me entiendes? Puede tener diferentes personalidades, es divertido.
Ahí, voy Carlitos.
Adelante.
Voy tres, vuela. 3, 2, 1. Aguanta ahí.
In Mexico and here in the United States, they use what's called an apuntador. It's a little earpiece, and there's a gentleman back there, Manolito, our friend, who dictates gives you your dialogue.
Comparto tu preocupación y por eso quiero buscar el número de ese detective y llamarlo hoy mismo.
Most of the actors have that, and so they know what's going on, but they're getting their dialogue fed to them by someone in a booth. I don't happen to use that though. I had to get used to memorizing a lot of dialogue, so I've kept doing it that way.
Bueno, este es el chicharito. Entonces es tan sencillo como te lo pones en la oreja y no se ve. Y estás escuchando las indicaciones desde acá, es muy útil.
¡Acción!
Although we're shooting here in Miami, the story takes place in California. Our main market, it is based in Southern California. I mean, 42% of the national rating comes from there. And so we are trying to appeal to that audience. I think that around 12 novelas a year here in the US are being produced. And I think that we should continue this market because the Latino market keeps growing and growing and growing and growing, and the necessity of this kind of is going to continue. And we have to keep up with this audience, with the English-speaking and the Spanish-speaking Latino markets.